Why should I play the Roman fool and die on mine own sword? While I see lives, the gases do better upon them.
Of all men else I have avoided thee, but get thee back, my soul is too much charged with blood of thine already.
I have no words, my voice is in my sword, thou bloodier villain, then terms can give thee out.
Thou loosest labour, as easy mayst thou intertent air, with thy keen sword impresses make me bleed. Let fall thy blade on vulnerable crests. I bear a charmed life, which must not yield to one of woman born.
Despair thy charm, and let the angel whom thou still hast served tell thee MacBeth was from the mother's room untimely ripped.
Accursed be that tongue that tells me so, for it hath cowed my better part of man, and be these juggling fiends no more believed, that palter with us in a double sense, that keep the word of promise to our ear, and break it to our hope. I'll not fight with thee.
Then yield thee, coward, and live to be the show and gaze of the time. I'll have thee as the rare monsters are, painted on the pole and underwit. Here are may you see you, tyrant.
I will not yield, to kiss the ground before young Malcolm's feet, and to be baited with the rabble's curse.
Wish I'm fighting more now.
Though Burnham Wood become to Dunstan, accursed be that tongue that tells me so, for it hath cowed my better part of man, and be these juggling fiends no more believed, that palter with us in a double sense, that keep the word of promise to our ear, and break it to our hope. I'll not fight with thee.
Then yield thee, coward, and live to be a show and gaze all the time. We'll have thee as part of our rare monsters are, painted on the pole and underwrit. Here may you see the tyrant.
I will not yield to kiss the ground before young Malcolm's feet.
That it?
Now. And to be baited with the rabble's curse. Though Burnham Wood be come to Dunsinane, and thou opposed, being of no woman born, yet I will try the last. Before my body I throw my warlike shield. Lay on, Macduff, and be damned him that first cries, hold, enough.
Alright.
I would the friends we miss were safe arrived.
Some must go off, and yet by these I see so great a day, and as this is chiefly bought.
MacBeth is missing, and your noble son?
Your son, my lord, has paid a soldier's debt. He only lived, but till he was a man. The which no sooner had his prowess confirmed in the unshrinking station where he fought, but, like a man, he died.
Then he is dead?
Aye, and brought off the field. Your cause of sorrow must not be measured by his worth, for then it hath no end.
Had he his hurts before?
Aye, on the front.
Why then, God's soldier be he. Had I as many sons as I have hairs, I would not wish them to be a fairer death, and so his knell is null.
He's worth more sorrow, and that I'll spend for him.
He's worth no more. They say he parted well and paid his score, and so God be with him. Here comes new comfort.
Hail, King, for so thou art. Behold, where stands thou super's cursed head. The time is free. I see these compassed with thy kingdom's pearl, that speak my salutation in their minds, whose voices I desire aloud with mine. Hail, King of Scotland.
Hail, King of Scotland! We shall not spend a large expense of time, before we reckon with your several loves, and make us even with you, my thanes and kinsmen, henceforth be earls, and the first that ever Scotland in such an honour named. What's more to do? Which would be planted newly with the time, as calling home our exiled friends abroad, that fled the snares of watchful tyranny, producing forth the cruel ministers of this dead butcher and his fiend-like queen, whose as 'tis thought by self and violent hands took off her life. This, and what needful else, that calls upon us, by the grace of grace, we will perform in measure, time, and place. So thanks to all at once, and to each one, whom we invite to see us crowned at Scone.